Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Quillbilly Garage. Today we are hauling this 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado home. This was a good running car when it was parked. It's still mostly there. The carburetor's been taken off to use on another Oldsmobile. We've got a few things in the way here. Got some shredded tires to deal with. I don't have the key, so the steering's locked and it's in park, so we'll deal with that. I brought an air can so I could fill up at least a couple of the tires. I'll do a better walk around once we get it on the trailer or once we get it home. But right now our battle is cutting some blackberries off. We already did that. And resituating the trailer at an angle so we can get around this metal stuff that's in the way. And now we're ready to start giving it a pull. I got the tilt trailer angled in so we can clear this all this metal stuff here. It's hard to find a spot, or hard to get to a spot to put the strap on. Big old front wheel drive car. Front tires both flat and won't hold air, and blackberry vines everywhere. But I think I got it on a good spot. It's not going to roll. I don't expect very well. Hopefully the back wheels will roll. Hopefully we don't have frozen brakes. But as for the front wheel drive car, it's in park. Steering's locked. But I'm hoping that with the winch on the trailer and maybe just pulling the whole rig forward, we can get things lined up. Once I get the nose of the car on the trailer, I plan to jack it up and put a dolly under it so I don't have to worry about the front tires not rotating or turning. Since this is going to be a bit of a struggle, I do have my son sitting in the tow vehicle with it running, brakes applied. Here we go. Okay, I'm not sure that we're going to clear this metal stuff here, so I might have to unhook and come at a different angle. All right. Instead of moving the vehicle and changing the angle, I grabbed a shackle out of my bag of tricks in the back of the car and used it as a poor man's snatch block. That way I could pull, focus the direction of the pull a little better, and hopefully we'll pull the car toward that side of the trailer. Here goes. Like it might work. Just barely. Well, that fender's already toast, so I guess what's the matter with a little more bendage? I think at this point I will pull the tow vehicles out a little bit and see if this straightens up a bit. Might as well do another walk around before I pull on it some more. I put it in 4 low and pulled it forward, and it did pull it out all right. It didn't quite get it straightened up. A little bit. At least we're clear of all that metal over there. So now I'm going to unhook the cable from the car, pull the trailer forward, and just maneuver and get it straightened up so we can pull relatively straight. We've got things resituated, a little bit better angle, and gonna try pulling again. Had a few winch problems with the cable binding up, but I think we sorted that out. Quite the angle I want, but hopefully I can sort that out with the jack and a dolly once I get it up on the lip of the trailer. And of course the winch is running out of juice, so I'll go look into that. We got the car straightened out. We had to do a little, we had to give the winch a rest and pull the battery off the trailer, carry it up to the front of the tow rig and hook up some jumper cables and let it charge for a little bit. Skipped a couple of steps here. I did my little poor man's snatch block again over on that shackle. Had the cable run into this corner of the car, winched it, and I wish I'd got it on film because it moved this car sideways just perfect. Just to where we need to be. So now we're going to try and pull it farther up on the trailer. Might even not need to put a dolly under it to roll it. There it goes. My winch is not liking it. I don't know if it's the winch or the battery. Okay. Gonna have to do a little more charging, I think. After another battery break charging it up, we're gonna go for it again. Looks like that other side might hit the fender, might need to readjust a little here. If I had a cameraman here, I wouldn't have to keep stopping, but I'm gonna have to pause the video and resituate things here. Well, I think it's gonna clear after all. I didn't have to change anything around. We'll give it a shot. Be careful on these tilt deck trailers, don't pinch your toes. I think at this point I might slip a floor jack under there and take some weight off of it and see if the winch will handle it. Worst case, if I can't get it with the winch, I do have a manual come along I can hook up, but who wants to do that? That's why we have a winch. end of our rope here. Need to reconnect. Okay, gonna go old school with a little bit. The winch still works. I was just struggling to find a good spot to get an even pull on without pulling the car side to side. And I thought, well, I got a anchor point here and I have this nice old come along. And so I hooked a strap up to the lower control arm there, and I'm gonna see how easy it is to pull it forward. I'm gonna do this off camera. With a little more messing around with the winch, charging the battery a few more times, we got it all loaded up, strapped down, ready to hit the road. I think before we take it off the trailer, we're gonna pull those front wheels off and see if we can mount some tires that hold air. Don't have the key to the car, so we can pop the pin out of the shifter and get it into neutral, so unloading it should be a lot easier. Fast forward a few days, we got the Toronado home that day. Bit of a workout for the old half-ton Suburban, but we made it safe. Since we've been home, we put a couple of different wheels and tires on the front. Remembering we don't have a key for this, so we couldn't unlock the steering column and put it in neutral or turn the front wheels, so I pulled the pin on the transmission shifter under the hood so I could pop it into neutral. Steering still locked. Was going to pull the steering wheel off and remove the lock plate, but it was going to end up being a hassle. The doors hit the fenders on the trailer, and the wheels are straight enough. I think we'll be able to get it off. So again, that's a 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado 455 V8 front wheel drive. Good runner when it was parked. Hopefully the engine's still usable. And there's probably some good parts on it that somebody's going to want. So thank you again for tuning into this episode of Quillbilly Garage. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Till next time.